By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which brawler suits you best. This also means you'll know which playstyle fits you best and which brawlers you should actually be trying to max out first. The video is a Q&A, so you will need a pen and paper for this. Let's talk about maps first. Take a good look at the following maps and pick one. Write down the letter corresponding to the map you picked. Feel free to pause the video at any time. Picked a map? Brilliant. Next, let's talk about gem grab. When you play gem grab, what is your main focus in game? Are you the person constantly working to keep the team alive? Do you prefer defending the gem mine from enemies? Or maybe you're the person collecting gems? Or do you keep enemies as far away from yourself as possible? Remember, every answer is a correct answer and are important in deciding the final result. Speaking of importance, here are 4 scenarios to think about. In your opinion, which of the following is most important in the middle of a game? Ruff's giving a teammate his super, Jessie placing her turret in a strategic location, Max rushing forwards and poking at enemies, or Piper attacking enemies from afar. Each of these 4 situations are important to the game, but which do you think is actually important? Remember to write down which answer you picked because we're already halfway done. Next, here are 4 brawlers. Select which one you think provides the most value to the team out of all of them. Bo, Squeak, Daryl, Penny. Each of these brawlers provide a very specified value to the team, and which brawler you pick says a lot about which value you think is more important. But on to the next question. We're talking about playstyles. Which of the following roles do you hate the most? Remember, the question is, which role do you hate? Controlling the map, healing teammates, passive gameplay, pushing up the map. Now, we can agree that all of these roles are important at some point in a game, but we all hate one of these roles more than the rest. Remember to write down which one it is. We've now arrived at the penultimate question, which is, which of the following game modes do you like the most? If you like more than one game mode, then select the one which you've played the most. Knockout or Showdown, Gem Grab or Siege, Brawl Ball or Heist, Bounty. If you like either of the double game modes, then pick the answer with the game mode you like the most. The final question is a bit different because for the final question you can answer all 4 if you want. If you hate seeing Crow on the enemy team, write an A on your paper. If you hate seeing assassins on the other team, write a B on your paper. If you hate teammates that play too passively, write a C. And if you hate getting too close to enemies, then write D on your paper. And now it's time to evaluate. Pause the video and count how many times you wrote each letter, then check which letter you wrote the most. Did you count it? Alright, here are the results. If your most picked answer is D, that means you prefer a distance fighting style. You like keeping enemies away from you and are more likely to enjoy clapping enemies from far away as opposed to getting anywhere close to them. The ideal brawlers for you are throwers and snipers and the occasional sharpshooter. Your main purpose is to support enemies from a distance as snipers do. Brawlers like Piper, Dynamite and Rico are accessible brawlers for this kind of playstyle. If your answer is C, that means you're the kind of player that likes diving into the enemy and going very aggressive. You like spamming attack after attack and racking up kills. The ideal brawler for you are assassins, although any mid-range brawler would do as well. Assassins are best played with healers, so make sure you have plenty of support when doing your thing. This also means that in a game you are most likely to be the one attacking the safe, rushing the goal, etc, etc. Apart from assassins, you can also play Max, Lola, Rosa, even the likes of Bull or Primo. If your top answer is B, you are a controller. Your main objective is to make sure your lane is well in control and the main areas of the map, like the bolt area, the gem mine, and the goal or safe are protected well. Ems is a great control brawler because more than anything else, she's a trophy road brawler. Tick is also a great trophy road control brawler, but other than Tick and Ems, you also have the likes of Penny, Jessie, Squeak, Tara, and Sandy. And if your top answer is A, your ideal brawler type is a support. And I don't mean just healing or buffing, I also mean disrupting the enemy like slows, stuns, knockbacks, etc. Sandy with Root Sands, 8-bit Crow with slowing Toxin, Jean, Bo with circling Eagle. A support's main focus can be simplified to making the game easier for your teammates. So when playing support, always keep this in mind. But of course, there are many more types of brawlers and you can find out all about them in my video about brawler values linked up here.